Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and kiddies, huge thanks to Southern California Motorsport here in Brea, California. Today, I will be riding Triumph's popular adventure touring bike, the Triumph Tiger 800 XRT. So let's start it up. Alright, it says Tiger. Ooh, freshly new, 146 miles. So this is my first ever Triumph actually no, this is my second Triumph motorcycle that I've ever ridden. The first ever was I rented a Triumph Street Triple R a few months ago, but this will be my first ever Triumph Tiger ride. So this is basically the top of the line version of the XR trim, of the 800 XR trim. So basically 800, which means the CC, the X means a rugged looking thingy, R means road, and T means touring. So it has almost everything that you need on this bike. And this bike has the iconic Triumph 3-cylinder engine. Everyone loves this engine. Wow, so smooth. Very smooth. Oh my gosh. So this bike, according to the website, it costs right around $14,000, which is a little bit hefty on the price tag. Wow, so smooth. I like this TFT gauge, it's so legible. And also, this bike has almost everything that you need in a bike almost for its price. So it has cruise control, heated grips. I don't know if it has heated seats too. And all of the equipment that you need, it's here already. Alright, while we're waiting, ergonomics check. I'm 6'3", 200 to 220 pounds with a 32-inch inseam. I'm perfectly flat, both flat foot right here. Wow. I've ridden the Yamaha Triple before, the MT9. The throttling on this bike is far smoother than the Yamahas. They did the throttle mapping in this thing very well. So this one doesn't have a quick shifter, as I've noticed. Very fun. Actually, this bike might be so fun. It's a perfect balance. 800cc. It's not too obnoxious if you go 1290 KTM or too weak ass V-Strom 650. Don't get me wrong, I like the 1290 and the V-Strom, but this one is a perfect blend of decent torque with enough horsepower. Right now, the front brakes is kind of mushy. There's a lot of play on the brakes. As you can see right here, there's too much play for the front brakes. I think that's a good thing if you're going off-roading. Easy to put to neutral. So I'm not gonna touch the electronics right now till I rent one, because I bet there's so many menus that you can go through in this thing. Plus, I've heard on Revzilla, when they test rode the Tiger 800 with the TFT, they said the functions are a little cumbersome. So, oh well. Oh, it's self-canceling too. The engine sounds beautiful. Beautiful sound. And the weight, it hides its weight. Despite, according to the specs, it's on the heavier side. There's a little bit of vibrations on my throttle, on the handlebar, and almost the same frequency on my foot. But on my butt, it's pretty good. Oh, everything's gonna go nice now. Come on, guy. This bike is fun. Oh. It pulls and pulls. It has the right torque. It has the right sound. Oh, you can upgrade it to a louder exhaust like a Yoshi or Acura 12-inch. One thing I noticed while I'm riding right now, there's a heat that is crawling onto my right foot. There's heat emanating from it. I don't know, maybe it's from the exhaust or anything, but I'm feeling it right now. The gear lever is pretty tactile, and it has the right amount of spring back, but the way it bites, it's a little bit towards to the release, so I think that's very good on quick shifting maneuvers like what I've been doing so far. The torque is just nothing, see? This is what I love about adventure touring bikes. You can basically do whatever you want without sacrificing one type of riding or this type of riding. It feels like an FJ09 or Tracer 900, but it feels like it can be more capable. Also on the Triumph line, you can get the XC model, on which it's designed for more off-roading, or you can go against Africa Twin if you wanted to. The XR is basically more road dedicated type bike. Right now we're in 6 gear, and so far so good. It's just pulling along. Rev matching is sublime. The throttle mapping is so smooth. I love it. It's not herky jerky. The rear brake, I just tried it right now. It's very tactile, very direct. No play whatsoever, no mushy pedal thingy. But the front brakes are oddly spongy. Oh well. It's so easy to rev match. See, it's so easy. Does it have a quick down? Nope, it doesn't have a quick down. And it feels somewhat of a naked bike simply because with all this glass, you don't have that much dashboard obstruction around in the front. You see glass. So basically you're riding a very upright speed triple or street triple R, since they share the same engine. But this one, it sounds a lot meatier. I'm beginning to like this bike already. One thing that really drives me away from this bike is its reliability. But I think as long as you treat your bike right, you might be surprised. It might be as reliable as a typical Japanese bike. But oh well. I am very comfortable here. Typical adventure touring, V-Strom style. Damn, that guy. Trying to get in my nerves a little bit. Yeah, this engine heat on my right leg is starting to bother me a little bit. Low speed maneuvering is very good. It flicks very well for a triple. Sure, it's not as flicky as a boxer, but you know, beggars can be choosy, you know. So far so good. I'm liking this bike. It really surprised me. Ooh, it has the proprietary socket, not the standard 12 volt. Oh well, another adapter thingy. This guy. Come on, speed up, man. Wow, when you put the taps on this engine, it really opens up and sinks to you. Highway ability right now. Feel it. There's a little buffeting on my helmet right now because the screen at the moment is not on its highest setting. It's basically on the lower half setting at the moment. But so far so good. I'm getting enough breeze on my shoulder. I don't know if that will be a factor when it's on inclement weather or whatsoever. Yeah, the front brakes are so spongy. Come on, man, he just doesn't want to go. I can pass this guy in his Scrambler if I want to, but I'm gonna be nice. And this bike can do it though. Yeah, I can attack this in this bike, which is a good thing. I don't think I might have this much confidence if I'm riding on the XC version, XCX or XCT or whatever you call it. Come on. Those two guys are already playing around already. This is a very balanced bike. In fact, this is one of the most balanced bikes I've ever ridden. Come on, boy. I like bikes like this. It pushes, it motivates you. I have the same feeling on this bike as the S1000 XR, the Tracer 900, FJ09, the Super Adventure series, and the Super Duke GT. I have the same feeling going out on this bike. So nice. Oh my gosh. Oh. And plus it doesn't weigh too much compared to the typical Super Adventure. It's compliant. I bet this has a semi-active suspension. So easy to rev match. It's just this guy is spoiling it, everything. Yeah, the vibes right now is getting into my hands right now. But at least it's not as annoying as some motorcycles are. Unfortunately, I'm wearing earplugs right now. But I can really tell this engine sings. No wonder this engine is very, very popular. It's one of the hallmarks of Triumph British motorcycles. I'm beginning to like Triumphs now, because I wasn't disappointed on the Street Triple that I rode last time, and basically I'm not disappointing on this one so far. So easy to rematch. I'm very impressed. I'm very, very, very impressed. It's just the only thing that stands out is this front brake. It's very mushy. You can get used to that, but I don't know. Something you can get used to. This bike will let you appreciate riding a motorcycle, especially a motorcycle this caliber. Now to pick which Tigers you should pick. This is the top of the line XR, on the XR line, the XRT, which means it's more capable for touring. And I don't know about the XC line yet. Now we're back at Southern California, so-called motorsports. Here in Brea, low speed ability on this bike is pretty awesome. Very nice. It can crawl like nothing. Here you go. Off. Off. Tiger uppercut. kickstand is a little tricky to look, but it's bright enough for you to see easily. As with any adventure touring bikes or dirt bikes, use the pegs to get out. Beautiful bike. Holy crap. For $15,000 on a adventure touring for brand new, I might consider it. But there's so many other bikes out there. This is the Jewel triple. It has the Metzler tires too. I'm liking it. 2 thumbs way up. See you guys later. Peace out.